We have to talk for a moment about how abysmal voter turnout is in the United States. In last year's presidential election, 90 million people, or about 36% of the eligible voting population in America, didn't turn out to vote. That means that the biggest block of voters last year weren't Harris voters and weren't Trump voters, they were non-voters. In 2022, the last midterm election cycle, less than half of Americans turned out to vote to pick their congresspeople, let alone governor and state legislature. No wonder approval of those bodies is so low in America. And the problem gets worse down the ballot. Major cities like New York, Chicago, Boston, and Atlanta are lucky to see 30% voter turnout for things like mayor and city council. And in local elections, well, just this past year in Newark, New Jersey, turnout for school board elections was 3.4%. And listen, this issue doesn't come out of a vacuum. There are real institutional, logistical, and mindset barriers to turning out to vote in the United States. Now, studies show that people who get registered to vote, know when and where they're eligible to vote, and know who's going to be on the ballot and how they plan to vote are significantly more likely to turn out. Now, that might sound obvious, but that's why it works. And that's also why we created Ballot Ready, your go-to source for nonpartisan, verified research to answer all of those questions, no matter what district you live in. So as we draw closer to elections this November, and with all the distractions swirling around us, let's stay focused on the biggest opportunity to pursue change in government, at the ballot box. I'll see you there.